So in this next section, we're going to be talking about some letters of understanding in the back of your contract that have been modified or that are new. And we're also going to review the Bacon expansion language that is now in your contract. So you all know there's a success sharing plan at the plant and that it is not specifically covered by your contract. It is something that the company does through policy, and they could change it at any time if they wished. The letter that we have agreed to says that the company agrees that a success sharing plan will remain in place during the entire term of the contract, and the payouts of the plan will be no less than their respective historical ranges. If there are going to be any minor changes or modifications to the way success sharing is done, the company has committed to reviewing it with us first so that we can communicate those to you. The next letter is a simple one, and that is that the company has agreed to explore over the life of the agreement the possibility of having an online job posting process. So instead of having to go to the job posting board in the plant and sign a physical posting, it would be on a web portal that employees would have access to. You could see all of the jobs that are available, and you could apply for them with your cell phone or with your home computer or laptop. That would mean it would, if you're away from work for whatever reason, if it's a day off or if you're on a vacation, you'd still be able to electronically access the portal and see the jobs that are currently posted. The second one is one that's very important to USCW, and it's called Joint Employment Project. We have been negotiating this language across our collective agreements, whether it's in the retail industry, whether it's in warehousing, whether it's in the other meat processing plants in Manitoba. And what this is about, it's about working together, USCW and Maple Leaf, to try to find employment opportunities for persons with disabilities and provide them with support in the workplace. We understand that the health and safety and the food safety requirements within the plant would still have to be maintained, but it's a great initiative where we can hire workers who identify as having a disability, and this may include working with some social service agencies that currently work with this population. We're excited about it, and we certainly plan on meeting with the company in 2021 to get this project started. The last letter is a very, very important one, and I know it's one that's been at the top of all your minds for a long time. A lot of people have seen the expansion that's going on. It's going to mean a significantly larger bacon department, a significant amount of hiring that the company will have to do to staff that department, and unfortunately, we believe that it will also come with some pain as far as working around all of the construction that needs to be done. So we've signed a letter with the company that will take place when the expansion actually begins, when the new bacon department comes into operation. So they know there's going to be a lot of jobs, so they're going to post an expression of interest to communicate to the employees regarding what job opportunities are there. So they're going to list jobs, and you can put your name beside ones that you are interested in taking. The company will have the ability to reassign current or former bacon employees to new jobs in the department so that there are people that have experience working in the bacon department, but only if you want to. It's really critical that you remember that point, that the ability for the company to simply reassign someone has to be with their agreement. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. And the jobs are all going to be posted simultaneously so that anybody that wants to bid on one of these jobs can do it in the normal manner. Any vacancies that are created by movement of employees from the current bacon plant to the expansion plant will be filled exactly the same way in accordance with a collective agreement through the job posting process. This agreement is only going to be in place for 4 months from the date that they get started. So it's not going to be in your contract forever, but there is the ability, if the company needs more time, for them to come to the union and ask us to extend this period. Obviously, we're only going to be agreeing to that if the process is working well and if it's clear that there's a need to extend the agreement. And that's the last proposal in this section.